Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is moonmothgoddess. Thank you guys so much for being here, your continued love and support on the channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. You may also want to check out my second tarot channel, Neptune's Child Tarot, where I do have a bunch of other pick your card readings posted. However, on that channel, it is for more self-focused readings. So those of you that are wanting readings for your spiritual path, healing, career and finances, what your spiritual gifts are, what else? Everything else is over there. Everything else that is not love related, okay? More focused on you and things that are kind of going on within your own life. So you may want to check out that. For those of you that would like to book a private reading, you can find my email down below in the description box. Just send me an email and I will provide you on more information on booking readings as well as the other services that I do provide. So today's pick your card reading is one that was subscriber requested, and we are looking into the connection with your ex, okay? So we're going to be looking at what your ex's feelings are towards you. Do they miss you? Do they have regrets? Do they want you back? Will the two of you reconcile? And then we will also be getting some guidance and advice on your ex for you, okay? For those of you that want to be with your ex. I know sometimes there are comments that I'll do an ex reading and people are like, why would I want to go back to my ex? But sometimes, you know, people grow, change, evolve, and you want to try it out. Or you feel like you still love that person, you still want to give it a chance to see if it's possible to work past your differences, things of that nature. So no judgment, but yes, we're doing an ex reading today, okay? So we do have 3 crystals. Here we have a black Sheen Obsidian, or a Sheen Obsidian. We have Turquoise in the center, and then we have a Labradorite here. Okay, so I'm going to be adding in a card to help you with choosing your pile today. And we shall see all about your ex, what is going on. So let's choose some. Okay, that is for pile 1. Right away, we have the past a prison, and it says bitterness, grudge, and also refusal to let go. Okay, so pile number 2, I'm going to take this one here. We've got the mildew fairy, and it says cleanup time. And then let's pull one for pile number 3. We've got never jam today, and it says promises that never came true, empty words, and not living in the now. Okay, with never jam today. So let's see pile 1. We have the Sheen Obsidian with the past a prison. Okay, so crystal and card, whatever you feel drawn to, the artwork, the words. That is going to be for pile number 1. Pile 2, we have the mildew fairy, and it says cleanup time, and that is with this turquoise for pile number 2. Pile number 3, we have never jam today. And that says promises that never come to be, empty words, not living in the now. So pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the crystals, the artwork, whatever you feel the most drawn to. We have number 17 here, 15, and number 35. Okay, all about your ex. Do they miss you? Do they have regrets? What are their feelings? Do they want you back? Will you reconcile? And then also closing out the reading with getting some guidance. So pile 1, 2, 3, timestamps are down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi pile 1, so those of you that resonate with the past a prison, it says bitterness, a grudge, refusal to let go. Okay, number 17, and I'm noticing there's this black widow spider surrounding her, We've also got, which looks like a wedding cake back here that's growing like cobwebs, or does have cobwebs all over it. So some of you, this may even be a connection that you were actually married to the person, committed to the person. Maybe the two of you really saw like a future with each other, or getting married. You know, some of you, it literally could be that you're having a difficult time with moving on. She even looks like she's still wearing a ring here. Okay. Maybe this, for some of you, you're still healing and it's hard for you to let go and detach from this person. I mean, some of you, it could be that you're holding the bitterness or holding a grudge towards them. They could also be feeling that way towards you. Okay, so we'll see kind of what is coming through with the tarot. So just keep in mind, this is a general reading. Okay, not all the messages that come through are going to be for you. So take what fits, don't force anything, and leave the rest for someone else. Okay, so let's see, pile number 1. Pile 1. Let's first get a card and see. We're going to see, does pile number 1's ex miss them? Okay. Does pile number 1's ex, does your ex miss you, pile 1? Does your ex miss you? Okay. So we've got the Lovers and the King of Wands. Okay, the Lovers and the King of Wands. So let's see, before I drop this whole deck. So I would say that, does the person miss you? Yes. I feel that with the Lover's energy being here, this person still loves you. Okay, this person still loves you. This person is still attracted to you. They still feel that there is this connection between the two of you. Okay, so I feel like that part is a yes. Let's see. Does this person, does pile 1's person, ex-partner, does pile 1's ex have regrets? Does your ex have regrets? We've got the Two of Pentacles and then also the World. Okay, so this kind of makes me feel with the Two of Pentacles, your ex has mixed feelings about the relationship ending. Okay, because I feel like there's still feelings that are here. So on one side, they could feel, okay, maybe this was the best decision to end it. But then they could kind of go back and forth between whether or not it is the best decision to reconcile with you. Because with the bitterness here and the grudge, there could be, right, certain things. They're an ex-partner, right? We have to think about it logically. Is there something that happened in your connection, either on your end, their end, or the two of you together, that created some type of difference here, differences between the two of you that the two of you were not able to get past, right? So although you can have feelings for somebody and be attracted to them, are they really the right choice, right? Is it the right choice to go back into that connection? Sometimes it is, you know, to try to work it out, but sometimes it's just not, you know. I've had plenty of exes that I've felt very strongly towards, you know, but looking at the connection, looking back on it, I'm like, no, no, I would never go back to that. I can have gratitude, right, for the love that I felt for that person at that time, but no, no. Okay, so your person can kind of go through the same thing, but I'm kind of feeling here that they feel a little bit mixed here with the ending that's here. So I'm not necessarily seeing it as the feeling or energy of regret. However, I feel like because they still have feelings towards you, they could just kind of be going back and forth and weighing their options here, because there is a choice, right? The world is a completion of something. But where the world is and there's an ending, this can potentially create a new beginning. But I feel like that's kind of where this person is kind of going very back and forth about. So let's get one more. Does pile 1's ex have regrets? That is kind of a lot. That is way too many, Spirit. I just need one. What is, or does pile number one's ex have regrets? We've got the Two of Cups. I mean, they still feel this connection to you. Okay? They still see it. Now, some of you, I will say, this person may have also already, and this will only be for some of you, but some of you, this person may have already moved on to another connection. Okay? For others of you, I feel like this kind of person is going back and forth in their mind about whether or not there should be reconciliation between the two of you. And maybe they're the person, right, that is unable to let go. We can also think about it that way as well. Maybe they haven't let go of the connection either. Okay? So let's see here. Pile number one, does your person want you back? Do they want you back? Pile number one. Does pile one's ex want them back? Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Three of Pentacles. Now, this kind of makes me feel like this person does, okay? However, like I said, I'm kind of getting for some of you that this person could already be committed to someone else. Some of this person could have already married someone else. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to ask Spirit here, will you reconcile with your ex, pile one? Will there be reconciliation? Okay. Two of Swords, the Tower in reverse. Will there be reconciliation? Just get one more, please, Spirit. Just one more card. Will there be reconciliation between pile one and their ex? I'm going to take that one. Temperance. Okay. Well, I will say that with us asking, you know, do they want you back? Do they want to reconcile? This looks like this person has that on their mind because, like I said, there's still feelings that are here. However, with the will the two of you reconcile? To me, this looks like this is stuck energy. And this may be something that requires more time. Maybe healing, clarity of thoughts. Because the Two of Swords energy is basically a stalemate. Something that is not progressing. Something that is not moving forward. It can even be that this person is not saying anything to you about their feelings, about the separation, about the breakup, where the two of you guys have not talked to each other. They may be still healing from the breakup. But this makes me feel like this person here is not, like the two of you might be having conflicting thoughts about reconciling the relationship. So will you reconcile? I'm going to say no for right now, okay? But just keep in mind that energy can change. But I feel like there's a lot of unstable energy that's here surrounding the idea of reconciliation, okay? It kind of makes me want to see why the Two of Pentacles is here. Because, I mean, maybe for some of you, if this person has already moved on to another relationship, the Two of Pentacles can be about a choice and having to choose between two different people, okay? But let's see here. Why is the Two of Pentacles here, Spirit? Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so that one is, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, this person could already be committed to someone else. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? The Four of Pentacles. This person's afraid. They could be holding back here. Afraid to take the risk. Why? Why are they in the Four of Pentacles energy, Spirit? Why are they in this Four of Pentacles energy? Why? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? The Six of Pentacles. They're not knowing whether or not they want to invest the time and energy. You know? Why is this Four of Pentacles here? Whoa. And I'm having to shuffle these a little bit different because when I shuffle them the normal way, it sounds like a zipper and I can't stand it. We have the Magician. Let's see. It's because of the card stock. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Strength card. Okay. So strength is about having courage. Okay. It's about having courage. It's about moving past all those feelings of fear, confidence, courage, the strength, the fortitude to move forward with something, you know? So maybe they lack that within inside of themselves to just feel confident enough to just go for it, right? Is kind of what I'm getting here. So let's get some more details. We're going to pull some oracle cards now. Pile 1 and see what else you need to know about your ex. Spirit, tell pile number 1 a little bit more about how their ex is feeling, thinking. We have hopeless and we have an agreement. Okay. Now this can either be looked at as commitment. We can look at it as commitment. This almost makes me feel like with the helpless energy here. Like I said, for some of you, this person could literally feel like their hands are tied because they're already with someone else, married to someone else, in a relationship with someone else, or they may feel that they have some, maybe even a fear of commitment, going back into a relationship, right? We have the agreement here, but it looks like the devil's hand is here. So they may kind of associate that with the feeling of being trapped or stuck or bound, or is it the right decision? Okay, let's see what else. Pile number 1. All about your ex. Feelings. Do they want you back? Do they want to reconcile? We have will take a while. Will take a while. Okay. So, like I said, this is kind of stuck energy here. There's some conflicting thoughts this person has, maybe a choice or decision to make. It is something that requires patience. Literally, she's pouring a cup of tea. Okay? So this is Spirit saying here, you have to be patient. I mean, you know, take this, the symbolism that is there. Pouring a cup of tea. Taking some time. I would say don't, of course, like I always tell you guys, don't put your life on hold for anyone. Okay? If they are literally married to someone, like I said, or in another committed partnership, you know, they're stuck. I don't want to say they're stuck because they might love that person, but their hands are tied. Okay? Maybe they have other commitments. That other commitment could be family. It could be their job. It could be where they live. Let's see. All about your ex. We have happily ever after. Yeah, some of you, this person's married already. Not having it. Some of you, it's about commitment. They don't want to commit. They don't want to get married. Dishonesty. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, there were trust issues here. Maybe this person was not being completely honest with you. I'm also looking at this literally as she is someone who's putting a mask on. Some of you, this person could even be masking their feelings, you know. Not speaking on the connection, not speaking about commitment. They could have also been someone that led you on, you know, with making you feel like your connection was going to lead towards commitment. Okay, let's see what else. Pile 1. Do they miss you? Have regrets? How are they feeling? Do they want you back? Will the two of you reconcile? Spirit, tell pile number 1 all about their ex. We have a sweetheart here, and it says their energy will speak to your heart in sweet and loving ways. There is no denying that you will fall for their kind and giving heart. Okay, maybe this person is very charming. Let's see here. We also have forgiveness. And it says they are ashamed for their wrongdoings and want to come with an apology with hopes that you will forgive them. Let's see what else about your ex. Pile 1, what do you need to know about your ex? What does pile 1 need to know about their ex, Spirit? We have observant, and it says this person has a very watchful eye over you and everything you do. They are consumed with wanting to know everything and anything about you. So some of you, this person could even be spying on you. You know, especially if you have social media that is accessible to them. If they are an ex and you guys work together or they're around you, they could just be kind of wanting to be in your business, wanting to know what you're doing. If you're talking to someone, if you're with someone. Let's see. All about pile number 1's ex, Spirit. Give pile number 1 all the details on their ex. Let's see. We have thirst. And it says they are burning with cravings and desire for you and are yearning for you to quench their hunger. So the person still desires you, right? We have that King of Wands there. Okay, so we have opposites here, and I cannot read that. What does that say? Opposites attract. You will have many differences, but this won't break the connection. You will actually find attraction in the differences that you share. If effort is made, a beautiful balance of complementary differences can exist. So maybe some of you feel like this person and you guys were two very different people. Okay. 2 very different people. Okay. So I'm going to get some message cards now. We're going to pull some message cards. And after we pull these message cards, then we're going to ask Spirit what your guidance is. Okay. So all about pile number 1's ex. We have, I want us to start over, but I'm scared. I want us to get past the phase that we're in right now. I blame myself for our problems. My unhealed trauma affected us. I want you in my life. I can't be trusted. So we've got dishonesty here. I don't know. Maybe for some of you that was an issue. Maybe it's also that you cannot trust this person right now, you know, with actually what their intentions are. We have, you should have never let me go. And also, I'm sorry for not thinking through my actions. At the bottom, I'm dealing with a lot of guilt. Okay, so now let's ask Spirit here your closing guidance, advice on this connection. Spirit, what is pile number 1's advice with their ex? We have the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man, which is basically communication kind of being on hold here. Communication is on hold. Some of you are no contact with this person. What is pile 1's advice here? What is pile 1's advice? This is, I mean, the Hanged Man is an energy of surrender. Okay? It is an energy of surrender. It is an energy of letting go. So maybe if this person is not talking to you, not taking action, there's a need for you to, yeah, we've got the Hermit here. This is Spirit wanting you to focus on yourself. Okay? Focus on your healing. The Hermit is a need for us to kind of go within, a need for us to withdraw. So this may be, especially if you feel very stuck on your ex, the Hermit is that time of solitude. It is a time of spending time alone, healing, reflecting, introspection, giving back to yourself. So yeah, if this, especially if this person has no contact with you, things are not really progressing and moving forward. Is basically what Spirit's saying here. So there's not really anything that you can do, right? If the person is not responsive to you, if you guys are just not talking to each other, things are stuck in limbo, you know, this could be surrendering, withdrawing, letting go, and focusing on healing. Okay? Because right now, as far as the energy surrounding reconciliation, like I said, to me, this is nothing happening. This is Spirit saying it's going to take a while, right? I mean, who knows? That can be a year. That can be 5 years. Who knows, right? It really depends on what that person's actions are towards you. If they're taking the initiative, if they're reaching out to you, if they're putting in the effort. If nothing's happening, this is time for you to kind of withdraw your energy so that you can heal. Okay, so that is all that I have for you. Pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonated with the mildew fairy, it says cleanup time. Okay, I'm also noticing it is number 15. Okay, 15 is the devil energy in the tarot. So, with cleanup time, I mean, this could be a person who's kind of focused on healing right now. They could also be working on themselves. So we'll just kind of see how this energy is kind of coming through. They can also be working towards releasing the connection. But we'll look at the tarot and see. And basically today we're doing all about your ex. What are their feelings? Do they miss you? Do they have regrets? Do they want you back? Will you reconcile? And then we'll be getting some guidance, okay? So let's see, pile number 2. And I am going to have to shuffle this deck a little differently than I normally shuffle my tarot decks because the cardstock on this is textured. And so when I shuffle it the regular way, it sounds like a zipper constantly and I can't stand it. So it really throws me off. So I'm going to have to shuffle it a little different today so it's not so bad. Okay. So the first question, wow, Knight of Swords, is, I'm going to put this back, sorry. Do they miss you? Okay. So do they miss you? But we'll take note of that Knight of Swords energy that came through. Some of you with that Knight of Swords energy, I feel like it could have been a connection that was very short-lived, okay? I'm getting that for some of you. Very exciting, very, like, everything that happened, very intense, very fast. And then it was, like, over and done, okay, is what I'm getting for some of you. Very intense. Okay, so do they miss you? We've got the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is an energy of abandonment, withdrawal. So the 8 of Cups would be emotional detachment, which makes me feel like this person on an emotional level, they may have already kind of left the connection behind. They may have detached from you. They may have withdrawn their feelings, their emotions. Literally in this 8 of Cups card, we're seeing this person who's kind of walking away up the steps. So how are they feeling? Do they miss you? Do they have regrets? Let's get some more messages, Spirit, for pile 2. We have the 10 of Wands. Okay, 10 of Wands. Yeah, so it makes me feel like this person is still kind of carrying a lot of the energetic weight, burdens. They could also be holding back from you or holding themselves back from their feelings or from feeling their feelings and their emotions. Choosing to kind of just like push them away or walk away from them. Some of you with the 10 of Wands energy, it could have been that your connection got very stressful, felt even burdensome to continue on. Like it may have been something that was very challenging. Okay. Wow, I don't like this shuffling, but I can't stand the other way. The sound is awful. Okay, there we go. So we've got strength. So yes, I'm definitely getting this energy here. This person still feels desire towards you. Okay. I'm definitely getting more of a lustful energy, desire, passion, but there's also this energy of control here. So they're controlling themselves from maybe reaching out to you, talking to you, going back to you, things of that nature. So it makes me feel like as far as, if this person's detaching themselves and withdrawing, it makes me feel like they're putting the whole idea of missing you, thinking about you kind of like out of their head, out of their mind. Like they're trying to control it, hold it back. Nothing to do with it is kind of what this energy gives to me. Okay. So let's ask Spirit here. Do they have regrets? We have the Hanged Man. Does pile number 2's person have regrets? The Knight of Swords again is showing up. I don't know, maybe some of you are dealing with an air sign. Do they have regrets? I feel like Spirit's saying here, this person's kind of holding back from communication here as well. Do they have regrets from things that they want to say to you? Okay, I feel like there's something they want to say, but they're holding back, or maybe they're not able to. There's something here that is kind of keeping them more or less from speaking up and saying something. We have the Four of Wands. And I feel like it is talking about your commitment, your relationship that you had with them. I feel like this person has definitely had a change or shift of perspective, maybe since they've broken up with you. I'm not really seeing this as an energy of regret, though. Okay? It makes me feel like this person has kind of just completely just kind of pushed the connection away, like out of sight, out of mind, you know? Okay, so do they want you back? Pile number 2. Does your ex want you back? Pile 2. Does your ex want you back? I feel like the whole idea of talking about commitment and reconciliation is something that they've withdrawn from. Maybe they need time to think about it, or I don't know. They could have, like I said, some of you, this person could have had a change or a shift of perspective. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. So with the whole, do they want you back, right? The Nine of Swords is the anxiety about a new beginning. Okay, this would be the new start, the new beginning here. And then we have the Chariot. The Chariot is about having the willpower to do something. Okay, the willpower to do it. So there's a lot of anxiety surrounding whether or not they want to have a new beginning here with you. Okay, I'm going to clarify some of this. We're going to look at that whole Hanged Man energy, but it makes me feel like the person is just kind of, I mean, the Hanged Man is an energy of surrender. It's an energy of letting go, right? Maybe of talking or communicating with you about your commitment, your relationship, anything that gone and went on. So our last question here is going to be, will you and your ex reconcile? Will pile number 2 and their ex reconcile? We have the Eight of Wands. Some of you, okay, so I'm going to take the Star. Put the rest of these back. The Eight of Wands, the Star. There we go. And the High Priestess. Okay. Okay, so what this makes me feel like, this person, looking at the energy as a whole, it looks like this person is someone who has the desire, okay, to reconnect with you, but they do feel nervous about it. They feel anxious about it. With our question here, will the two of you reconcile? I feel like Spirit's saying here that this person is not coming forward to reveal what they feel to you, how they're thinking to you. But I feel like Spirit's saying here there is hope for reconciliation potentially in the future, okay? Because with the Star, this is bringing about renewal. It's also about having faith, trusting, believing. And I feel like this could potentially be communication that comes in from this person. I don't feel like this is something they're revealing to you right now. I kind of feel like they're keeping their energy kind of hidden from you. So I want to go back in and clarify this Hanged Man, Spirit. Why is the Hanged Man here? But I feel like there's a lot of desire this person has with just kind of wanting to talk to you or reach out to you or to reconnect with you, but they're holding back. Okay. We've got the Three of Swords. We have the King of Swords. And then we also have the Page of Swords. So yes, the person's definitely, because this is our question here about, do they have regrets? Okay. And I feel like even if they did, looking at this person's energy, they wouldn't tell you. They wouldn't tell you if they do. They're hiding it. They're hiding a lot, I feel like. Now, the Three of Swords is the breakup, right? They're still letting go of things because we do have cleanup time here with mildew. So to me, with mildew, right, if you really think about it, mildew is something that develops on something that is old or rotten or something that's been sitting around for a while, right? So it makes me feel like this person is, like I said, still holding on to you energetically. You're still there. As much as they try to turn their back to it, not look at it, not pay attention to it, it's still there. You know, the desire is still there. If they weren't thinking about it, we wouldn't have this anxiety here, right? So in other words, I'm feeling as much as this person tries to act like they've moved on and they're fine and they're good, they're not. Okay? Because the whole anxiety and fears and stressing and worrying about a new beginning and making progress and having courage and willpower makes me feel that there's the consideration that this person has in their mind about being with you. So if they didn't want to be with you and if they didn't care at all, then we wouldn't see this, right? We would not see this, a person who's worried about this. So it makes me feel with the star that there may still be hope for some of you with this. This person is very guarded, I feel like, with their heart. They may not know how to express what they're feeling. They try to hide a lot of their feelings, hide a lot of their emotions. So they may not necessarily come straight out and tell you, I regret what I did. I regret what I said. I regret breaking up. They're just like detached, like, right? And that's very King of Swords energy too. So let's look at the Eight of Cups here. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Why is the Eight of Cups here, Spirit? Eight of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. You see? This is like this person's still having romantic feelings that are here, but they're holding them back. They're controlling themselves from starting over with you. Okay? So let's look at our oracle messages to get some more clarification here. So Spirit, pile number 2, give them all the details about the energy with their ex. If they miss them, what they're feeling, regrets, do they want them back? Will there be reconciliation? Okay. So what does pile 2 need to know about their ex, Spirit? Sadness. So here we go. That is regret, right? That is feeling sad to not be with you. They're still being affected by the connection. Helpless. They're feeling helpless. They're feeling sad. We also have the rival here, okay? This may not resonate for all of you, but take what fits. We have the rival here, so this almost makes me feel like there's another influence that could potentially be here. They may also be seeing you as the rival, or you may see them as the rival, right? Which is kind of like the energy of an enemy, right? Maybe there was conflict between you and them. We have divine intervention and rejection, okay? So with rejection, you could be feeling rejected. They can also be feeling rejected. There may have been some type of divine intervention that has taken place, maybe even to separate the two of you. Okay, especially if this person wasn't ready for this connection. We have ghosting. Maybe some of you ghosted and rejected, or you ghosted and rejected them. If that is the case, they could be feeling sad that you did that to them. Maybe you chose someone else. It can also be them having rejected and ghosted you and feeling some type of grief over that, or regret, or even guilt, you know, because of that situation. There may have even been some type of something that came in between the two of you, maybe another person for some of you. Let's see what else. Spirit, for pile number 2. What does pile 2 need to know about their ex? mourning, okay? It says they are deeply saddened by the fact they lost out on you and have been heavily in their memories and missing you. And I will say, looking at this King of Swords energy, this you're not going to be able to tell, right? Because the King of Swords is very, very hard to read. Okay? They're not going to talk about their feelings. They're not going to talk about any of that stuff. You're not going to be able to read their feelings, their emotions. They're not going to wear those, you know, you can't tell. So let's see, right? They're going to act like they're not affected. They're protective of their heart space. We have Trickster here. And it says their true intentions are being hidden from you. This person will deceive you into getting what they want from you for their own individual gratification. So some of you may already kind of feel that type of energy from this person. Okay, may not resonate for all of you, but take what fits. Pile number 2, we have return here. And it says someone from your past is coming back in with hopes that you'll return to them. They intend on reconnecting in order to reestablish the connection you once shared. We also have pain, and it says they will do, what does this say? They will do nothing but leave you feeling crushed with a deep pain that will not be easy to get over, okay? Especially for those of you where this person may have deceived you, ghosted, rejected you. This could be something that caused you a lot of pain, okay? We have caged here, also wounded. Caged and wounded. It says they are currently feeling trapped in a situation that they first need to release before they can move further towards you. And then wounded here says they have deep-rooted wounds that live within them, and if not worked on, they will continue to contribute to causing complications in the connection. Okay? So now I'm going to pull some message cards, okay? And then after the message cards, we'll get some guidance for you. So we have, I have moved on, but I still think of you from time to time. We have, I'm thinking of the next time I'll see you. Our differences may continue to keep us apart. I'm still trying to find myself. We share so many beautiful memories together. I'm struggling with my feelings for you. I block and unblock you, hoping you'll notice. And we deserve a second chance. At the bottom, I miss looking into your eyes. Okay? So now let's ask Spirit here, what is your guidance and advice on this connection with your ex? Some of you might have attachment to this person also. Looking at this number 15, like I said, it reminds me of the devil. There could be a very strong attachment that you've had to this person. Some of you, this could have been a very even toxic type of situation. It could have been codependency. Could have been kind of stuck in cycles of unhealthy patterns of behavior in this connection. What is pile number 2's guidance and advice on this connection with their ex? What is your advice, pile 2? The Page of Cups. Some of you, the Page of Cups as your advice could be a need for self-love and healing, because I'm also seeing the 5 of Cups here. Okay, if you're feeling a lot of pain, a lot of sadness, a lot of grief, there's a need for you to really focus on your healing here. Okay, self-love, because with the Death card here, you know, especially if this person may not necessarily be taking action right now, or they're not unsure about reconciliation. Like I said, this person not speaking up, not saying something. Yes, for some of you, there could be hope here for reconciliation, but that may not necessarily be for all of you. The Death card is about ending something that is not serving you. And one of the things that I'm seeing here is obsessively thinking about this person. Okay? Those of you that think about them over and over and over and 24/7, right? All day long. there's a need for you to kind of detach, okay? Pull back your energy, reclaim your power, and work on self-love and healing right now so that you can process your feelings and your emotions and heal and move yourself back into a space of more grounded, more stable energy. There's also a need for you to really kind of make the best possible decision you can make for yourself with justice here. Okay, justice is about karma. Some of you could have gone through maybe this is the karmic partner for you. Some of you, it could be that you've gone through a lot of karmic cycles with this person, and there's something to be learned here. Okay, so look to your past with this person to think about whether or not it is in your best interest to continue to hold on to this connection, given what the past of you being with this person has taught you. Has there been more pain and heartache and distress from this? Or have you really felt happy and fulfilled, you know, or where there's a lot of red flags that were coming up? Really take some time to think about that. Okay. But yeah, the obsessive thinking is something that Spirit is wanting you to really focus on healing and releasing from you so that you're not kind of consumed with this person's energy. It's kind of take yourself back to this stable, grounded energy that you're meant to be. Okay? So that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with this card here, it says never jam today. Promises that never came to be or never come to be. Empty words and not living in the now. Okay. Now this may be energy that you're holding on to, or even the other person, the ex-partner that you're watching this reading for today. So we're going to see what is coming through your tarot. Now I am going to be using this deck. I do have to shuffle this a little bit differently, you guys, because it has a textured cardstock. And when I shuffle it the normal way like this, it sounds like a zipper. And it's really annoying to me as I'm shuffling these cards. So I'm going to have to shuffle it this way, standing up. Okay, so our questions today, we're going to be finding out all about your ex. What are their feelings? Do they miss you? Do they have regrets? Do they want you back? And will the two of you reconcile? And then we'll be getting some guidance at the end. So our first question, pile number 3. What is your ex feeling towards you? Do they miss you? Pile number 3, how is your ex feeling towards you? Do they miss you? How is your ex feeling towards you? Wow. Okay, so we've got the Chariot in reverse, the 9 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords. Okay. I will say this person is kind of like very much in their head about this connection. But I'm also getting, there's like this anxious, I mean, literally anxious avoidant energy here. The 7 of Swords is about maybe potentially someone who's running away, fear. The 7 of Swords can also be about a lot of disorganized thoughts, scattered thinking. Their mind is kind of like very busy with this here. So with the not living in the now, to me, this is not living in the now. This is not grounded. Okay. It's like the person is not present. So with the Chariot energy here, this person could be avoiding talking to you, avoiding, you know, reconciliation, because the Chariot in reverse is about setbacks. It's about delays. It's about stagnation. So we'll see. Okay, so does your person, pile number 3, do they have regrets? And we're going to clarify a little bit more, but we're going to get all the cards out. Do they have regrets? Pile number 3. Does your ex-partner have regrets? We have the King of Wands. We also have the 2 of Wands. Let's get one more. Do they have regrets? Oh, that is a lot. I think I'm going to take them though. Okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Devil. Let's figure out how we're going to put this here. The Devil, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. Okay. This makes me feel like this person is very much still feeling very connected to you. There's a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia that this person has. There's a lot of hidden desire this person has towards you. But it makes me feel like this person is kind of like at a crossroads about whether or not they want to continue to invest energy into this connection. Now, I will say, looking at the Seven of Pentacles, look at how this guy is like sitting up in a tree, right? Away from the ground. So they're sitting up in a tree. To me, it's kind of like a symbolic of your person gaining some perspective. They may even have fears here because we do have the Devil. This feels like fear, afraid. Let's see, what else? Do they want you back? Pile number, we've got Justice. Do they want you back? Pile number 3. The King of Cups is here. For some of you, I feel like this person still loves you or still likes you a lot. The Six of Swords. I don't know. Because the King of Cups, the person can have a lot of feelings towards you. Like you a lot. Love you unconditionally. But with Justice and the Six of Swords also being here, Justice is about making the right decision for our highest good. And with the Six of Swords is about moving away from a person, a situation that is creating chaotic energy in our life. So if your connection with that person was something that made a lot of uncomfortable or chaotic energy, they may be feeling that although they may have strong feelings towards you, they may be moving on, deciding it may be better to move on. I am going to clarify just to make sure, because we can look at this in a different way as well, in which the Six of Swords could be a person who's transitioning past a lot of this type of energy, right? The fears, the insecurities, enough to really come with a more balanced energy. Okay, so we'll kind of look, we'll clarify. So the last question we have here is, will you reconcile? I don't know if I don't like that. I don't like the way those came out. Will you reconcile with your ex, pile 3? Will you reconcile with your ex? Will pile 3 reconcile with their ex? We've got the World in reverse. This makes me feel like Spirit's saying here there's unfinished business between you and this person. The Ten of Swords. It's like both of you are kind of like having a hard time with letting this connection go. And even though this person could be totally avoidant of all of their feelings and, you know, not taking any action, too afraid, holding back. I'm going to take these ones. Death card and the Moon. This is a lot of uncertainty here. Okay? Because Death and the Ten of Swords, that's going to be an ending here. An ending. But this makes me feel like this person is unsure about whether or not this should be like done. Finished, done. No more to return. So the Moon energy to me and the World in reverse is basically this person being at a place where they're not sure whether or not they want to reconcile with you. But the way that they look at it right now is kind of like I said, avoiding all their thoughts, their feelings. There's fear here, running away. The Moon energy can also be a person who's suppressing a lot of their feelings, a lot of their emotions, because they're still here with the King of Cups. So let's clarify the Six of Swords to see if this is away from, I mean, this kind of looks like away from you, but they still feel there's unfinished business here. So why is the Six of Swords here? Okay, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We've got the Eight of Wands in reverse, and then we also have the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. So you guys are coming in here as the King and Queen of Cups. I mean, it makes me feel like there's a strong connection between the two of you. But with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, they feel or felt like with moving forward with the connection or staying in the connection the way that it was something like they felt like they were losing control. You know, they were losing control. And maybe that was their feelings. You know, sometimes we can have feelings that are so strong towards a person and we fear falling in love. We feel getting hurt. And we feel like we're losing control of ourselves. You know, we're no longer in control because our feelings are just kind of like growing and developing so fast for someone that it feels scary, especially if we've gone through relationships in the past where we've been really hurt of what it feels like to be vulnerable, you know? So this makes me feel like here, like this person is delaying communication about asking you back. Some of you, there's miscommunication that created a lot of very turbulent energy within your relationship with each other. So they may feel like right now I need some space. I'm not sure yet is kind of what this feels like. I'm not sure. They're having some doubts here about reconciliation. This person here with the Six of Cups can also be the energy of reconciliation, but with the Ten of Wands, this is holding back here. This is being at a crossroads, evaluating things, right? Especially if any way your relationship got any kind of toxic with the Devil, that can also be a fear there. But the Devil can also be about our own fears, right? Our own insecurities, our own doubts, our own self-limiting beliefs or self-sabotaging type of behavior that we have. So I want to kind of see the Seven of Swords energy here, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, this person has a fear of commitment. Okay. A fear of commitment. Why is the Chariot in reverse? Why is the Chariot in reverse, Spirit? Chariot in reverse. The Knight of Wands. This makes me feel like they're holding back their desire here. Makes me feel like the person does miss you, but something's happened or gone on. Some of you with some type of conflict, misunderstanding, miscommunication. I don't know why. I'm getting for some of you this person like you work with this person for some of you. They might be a little bit afraid of entering into a situation like that with work also being a thing. Promises that never come to be. Empty words. I mean, this could have been a person who kind of led you on. A person who talked about, you know, the two of you dating and you know, things like that. But then a person who just kind of like freaks out and runs away. Because this Queen and King of Cups here, I'm definitely feeling like you guys either, you feel a very strong emotional connection to each other. Like that to me is kind of like undeniable here. But it really makes me kind of feel like this person either has a fear of commitment to the point where they just kind of push it away. But to me with the World in reverse, that's unfinished business. You know, to me it's kind of like this person has not closing the door, not closing, right? No, has not closed the door to this connection completely. Okay. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. So let's get some oracle messages to get some more information. So pile number 3, Spirit. We're doing pile number 3 now. What else does pile number 3 need to know about their ex? Give pile number 3 some more information on this connection with their ex. We have a new passion, and then we also have anger. New passion and anger. And a rare gem and prayer. Okay. Now, some of you, the message that I'm getting from this is that this person, if you've already moved on to another relationship, that might be something that is upsetting them. They may also be angry at you, literally, if you've said something or done something. You know, they could be holding on to anger. You could be angry at them. They could be angry at you or upset with you. So take it how it resonates. But I'm also getting this, that some of you, this person could be jealous of not wanting to see you with somebody else. Okay? Maybe hoping that they can, the two of you guys can figure things out. Let's see. We have betrayal here. So some of you, this person could be feeling betrayed by you. You could have betrayed them. And then we have longing here, which means to me like the person misses you. Okay. Let's see what else. They may be even wanting to kind of start things over again, or not sure if they want to, because we have anger right next to that. Longing, look at that. 2 messages with longing. It says they won't be as available to you as you'd like. And in turn, you will find yourself missing them and having a deep yearning within your heart for the connection. So that could be something that they're feeling towards you, you're feeling towards them, or it could be mutual. We have loyalty here. It says their loyalty and devotion to you will transcend the test of time and all distance. They will honor you in all they do for the rest of their lives. Wow. So this makes me feel like even though, like regardless of what the circumstances are here, even if you guys are not together, it makes me feel like this person may still hold on to these feelings. You know? Like even if you decide not to be with the person anymore, you can still hold love in your heart for that person, you know? So let's see what else. Like you holding a special place in their heart. We have memories here. This person intends to create beautiful memories with you that will last a lifetime. It may also be them reflecting on the memories too, right? We have old flame here. And it says a past relationship still has some sort of hold over them, and they still aren't completely over their ex. Okay? And that can also be something that's creating blockages within your connection with them. We have immaturity here. They are currently not on your level and are too immature for you. Okay, Spirit says immature, emotionally immature maybe. Okay, and then we've got a perfect match, and it says this is a compatible match where balance and harmony can exist in unity. You complement one another perfectly, and you have, right? Both King and Queen of Cups. Okay? They are a match. But, right, we've got some issues here, some problems to work through, or not. Depends if 2 people are willing to invest the time and energy, right? Okay, so we're going to pull some of these message cards. After this, we're going to be looking at some guidance for you. So pile 3, let's see. I'm dating to numb the pain of losing you. Okay, so only take what resonates. I'm struggling with my feelings for you. I was really immature and made a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I feel so lost without you. I feel trapped in my current situation. We argued way too much. Your love still haunts me. I miss us. I want to reconcile. I have dreams of you that make me miss you. I'm not ready to reveal my true feelings for you, and our relationship may be broken beyond repair. Okay, and that may be kind of where this person feels. There's some doubts that are here. Okay, now let's get some closing guidance for you, pile number 3. What is your guidance and advice on this connection with your ex? What is the advice here, Spirit, for pile 3 with their ex? What is the advice? We have the Queen of Swords and the 4 of Cups. Okay. Some of you, if this person has rejected you or is not open, they're emotionally closed off. This is Spirit wanting you to be able to really see that clearly, right? Especially if this person lacks interest in putting effort into this relationship, because the Three of Wands energy here is like when we're anticipating, we're waiting for something, you know? The Queen of Swords is about logical, rational, clear thinking. Okay? So if this person literally has rejected you, pushed you away, ghosted you, they're not emotionally available for you, I'm feeling kind of like Spirit is not wanting you to keep yourself kind of like stuck on hold with just like waiting and waiting and waiting. Some of you may need to take the initiative of reaching out to the person, trying to talk, trying to communicate to see kind of like where you stand and be confident within that so that you're not keeping yourself stuck in a very like stagnant energy. Because I feel like Spirit's saying here, we've got Temperance in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Some of you, this person may be opposed to commitment, relationship. And if that is the case and that is something that you're wanting, this connection may not necessarily be balanced right now. Doesn't mean it can't change in the future, but Temperance in reverse is an imbalance. Okay? So if you're wanting to move the connection forward this time, you're wanting to reconcile, they're not on that same page right now yet. Okay? This is to me the person who's kind of like dragging their feet, not sure whether they do or they don't, and that should not be something that you kind of put yourself on hold for, right? So some of you may need to take the initiative to speak up, to say something, be very clear, be very assertive, and don't be afraid of letting the person go, taking a step back if you need to. Okay? Because with the Four of Cups, with feeling pretty bummed out and sad about this situation, the Four of Cups is maybe also Spirit saying here, you might have a blind spot. There's something you may not necessarily be seeing, or there's a need for you to also keep yourself open to other opportunities. Don't close yourself off. Okay? So that is all that I have for you. Pile number 3. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.